Hanging out with Candace Bushnell. She is the writer and creative force behind the hit series Sex in the City. And now she's got a new book out. It's called Is There Still Sex in the City? It's loosely based on her life and follows a group of middle-aged women navigating the modern dating world. Candace, thank you so much for joining us. And
It's so exciting to be here.
Well, it's exciting to have you because we're all big fans of Sex in the City.
Oh, thank you.
I've seen it all, yeah. But it's been almost 25 years since you wrote that. So I'm just curious, if you were to write about Carrie Bradshaw today in the 2019 world, what would that look like?
Well, she would definitely be on Instagram and would probably do everything on Instagram. And people always ask me this question, and I realized it's actually such a good idea that I think I may have to create a totally new character who really is 25 in this day and age and follow their dating escapades, because it's really different, which is one of the big things that I discovered in writing is there's still sex in the city. Dating and mating rituals have really changed.
Absolutely. And if anybody could write about it, it would definitely be you. And I'm just curious, are you surprised that almost 25 years later, it still resonates with people the way it does?
Well, I'm thrilled, and I think one of the reasons why it resonates is because Sex in the City is really about a particular passage in women's lives. I mean, a lot of women really feel like I had those Sex in the City years, and then what happens, of course, is many women who have the Sex in the City years end up having a family. They find their Mr. Big or their Mr. Aiden, and they have children. And then, is there still sex in the city is what happens after the happily ever after, because the fact is life goes on. So is there still sex in the city? It's a new cast of characters.
Yeah.
And it really follows this new passage when they are single again in their mid-50s, as many women unexpectedly find themselves, as I did myself, and they have to navigate many things. It's not just dating, but you know, they might move, they start a new career, all kinds of things. So it's a time of loss, but also reinvention.
So these characters are loosely based off of your life, and I want to answer this question. I mean, you pose it. Is there still sex in the city? What's the answer?
The answer is yes, but less. I know, yes, but less, but actually for everyone. I mean, maybe a little bit less for middle-aged people because they're middle-aged, but compared though, I know there are people who are like, no, I'm still having a ton of sex. But young people are having less sex. That's what's actually extraordinary.
You know what? That's what Instagram will do to you.
Exactly.
All right, Candace.
Or
Thank
Tinder.
you. Or Tinder.